Alrighty. So Stone Falls and the Davin Watts Way Shrine is where we start this.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Sorry, but you are not the quest giver I'm looking for. You, however, are.
Excuse me, please. I have a message for you.
Aeneas Devox.
If I may be so bold, you match the description I was given. I have a message to deliver to you, if that's all right.
A message?
An old wizard hired me, called himself Abner Tharn, and claimed to be a battle mage in service to Emperor Varan Aquilarius. Oh, if you can imagine such a thing. He was quite insistent I find you and deliver his words exactly as he relayed them to me. Forgive me, but I can't duplicate his imperious inflections. The great Abner Tharn requires your assistance. With it, we can end the Three Banners War. Report to me immediately, if not sooner. He asked me to mark his location on your map.
I'll find him, and I'll see what this is all about. The demon weapon. Ooh. There he is, okay.
Explain once more why running was the best idea. Does it matter? We can't, like,
What are you, upstairs? You want to talk to me right away, if not sooner, but then you hide yourself.
Always a pleasure, Thumb. Try not to lose those stones.
I see my summons reached you. Good. Good. You may wonder who I am and why I sent for you. Don't. Just trust me. I have only the best interests of the Empire in mind, but we must leave now if we're going to take advantage of the situation. A situation that could end the Three Banners War and get Irene, Emmerich, and Yoren to return to their senses. While these children squabble over territory, the common people and the Empire suffer. We have an opportunity and we need to jump on it.
What kind of opportunity can end the Alliance War?
In simple terms, I just purchased 2 halves of an ancient tablet, the Wrathstone. It forms a map that should lead us to a weapon whose existence will force all sides to cease their aggressive behavior. Help me acquire this weapon and end the war.
I'll help you find this weapon.
We must hurry. Even now, someone follows me, resisting my best efforts to identify them. While I deal with this threat, I need you to begin the process of locating the triangulants. Without them, the map is worthless.
Triangulants? Is that a real word?
Of course it is. I just invented it. Right now, the map shown on the Wrathstone has no identifying features. Without the triangulants, I have no context by which to read the map. I know a Khajiiti loremaster, however, who can help with that.
How can a Khajiiti loremaster help us find an ancient weapon?
Each half of the tablet contains part of a map and an inscription. Khanzari and the demon weapon. The key to finding the triangulants resides in that Khajiiti myth. We must convince Dagharil Dro to direct us to storytellers who know the legend.
And where do I find the lore master?
Dagharil Dro often relaxes in stone falls. We need to bring him a gift, however, and I happen to know he is fond of dusk mushrooms. Gather the mushrooms in High Tide Hollow, then meet me at the lore master's camp. I'll mark the location on your map.
You seem to know a lot about the Khajiiti legends already.
I know about a great many things, but Khajiiti legends tend to be convoluted. The lore master must direct us to the secret order of storytellers, the Moon Singers. Only they can set us on the correct path. Now, gather the mushrooms for Dagharil Dro.
Okay.
What do you want?
Okay, so it's all the way over here. We could take the way shrine to it, since we do have it discovered. But normally you just travel this road and ride all the way over here. Good thing it. Alright, so normally we would travel all the way down this road, come all the way up here to where the mushrooms are. We're just gonna port over here to Ashen Road Way Shrine, because we got another way shrine here to the north that we haven't discovered yet. Oop. Oh crap. I just rode into bad area. Now I know why I don't know that waypoint yet. Shit. Yay. All right. Let's get those mushrooms. Okay, apparently they're not here. They didn't go far enough. That's okay. Oh, God. Are they down there? Got world bots over there.
Spiders. Damn the gods, why is it always spiders?
There we go. The mushrooms are in here. Snakes. Why is it always gotta be snakes? Yep. Okay. And you can pause this if you want to read that. Spider's got health regen. Yay, we found one. sky shard. Whoa! Don't do that. One more. Oops. Lore book. And the last one. Really, bitch? You run away? Is that helping? Alright. We're supposed to continue this way. I do a lot more damage than you do. What the hell? Wax harvester, huh? Oh. Okay, so now we gotta talk to the Garly Drow. I'd have to freaking shoot myself if I had any of these names. Seriously. Alright. Let's go this way because we got another shrine we have yet to discover.
Did you bring troops?
Nope. I did not. Just me. Alright, so he's up here. We can port here. That's the closest shrine that we have discovered. This one looks like it's gonna be better.
Finest merchandise around.
We shall find out. Alright, so that was a good call. You guys want help? Oh, picking fights with world bosses. $30K of XP. An achievement unlocked. Why would this guy be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Summon the blood sacrifice.
When Cold Harbor calls, Nern obeys.
Ah, Walker. Good tidings and heartfelt salutations.
Salutations.
The Garildro wonders what brings you to this serene location. This one rarely receives visitors. Wait, something smells delicious, yes? Do you perhaps carry dusk mushrooms in your bag?
Me? Well, as a matter of fact, I brought the dust mushrooms just for you.
Dusk mushrooms? For the Garildro? What a kind and generous gift to present to this old bag of fur and bones. Still, even a gift is rarely free. Speak, and this one will listen. Maybe even help if it is within this one's ability to do so.
Abner Nathorn says that you can direct us to moon singers who can recite the secret tale of Kanzari.
Does he now? What else has that old wizard told you? And why does an ancient battle mage care about a secret order of storytellers and a forgotten hero named Kunzari? No matter. For dusk mushrooms, this one will tell you almost anything.
Here are the dust mushrooms. Now tell me where I can find the moon singers.
Oh, these will make wonderful soup. Thank you. 3 moon singers carried the secret tale of Kunzari and the demon, each a different part. Find a Zargo Longtail at the Redfur Trading Post, Nisbina at Bandari Trading Post, and Satari in Raonka.
I'll tell Abner Tharn about the moon singers. Oh my god, he's here. So why did you send me on this quest?
I see you made it to the old Lawmaster's camp. Were the dust mushrooms like you?
Yes. He said we need to go to Redford Trading Post, the Bandari Trading Post, and Rahalki, and why am I telling you this? He's sitting right there. You can ask him yourself.
Gratwood, Malabal Tor, and Reaper's March. Not an easy journey, but I can make it more tolerable. Allow me to open a portal to Redfur Trading Post. Track down the first moon singer and hear the beginning of Kunzari's tale. I'll be along shortly.
I'll use the portal, and go find Zargo Longten.
This portal will transport you to Redfern Trading Post. I'll catch up with you after I pay my respects to old Grandpa.
Search my packs. You will find nothing. This one is innocent. Tell her, Gomani.
Why was my character running on top of the horse?
Tunzari said, "Not by myself, foul demon. I shall gather a Krajun, a company of heroes. Starting with the Ultima, Nurarian the Perfect, who communes among the buried roots of the alien worms. These are the words, and the words are true. This one recognizes a lover of stories when he sees one. Care to hear another tale?"
The Gare Dro sent me. I need to learn the story of Kanzari and the demon.
Old grandfather sent you. Interesting. This one can only tell you what he knows, and Azargo only knows the beginning of the story. That is the way of things concerning the great stories and the secrets they hold. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yes, please tell me the beginning of the story. Please. Pretty please.
In the time before time, when the 16 kingdoms were barely more than 16 tribes, the great hero Kunzari went on many adventures. After Kunzari defeated the giant troll by consuming 401 moon sugar pies, he met a demon.
A demon? Like a Daedra?
No, a different kind of demon. Now be quiet and listen. The demon said, "My brothers and I shall take this land and its treasures, even the moons from the sky." Kunzari objected, but the demon laughed. "You cannot stop us, little cat thing."
And what did Kazari do?
Kunzari said, "Not by myself, foul demon. I shall gather a Krajun, a company of heroes, starting with the Outman, Nurarian the Perfect, who communes among the buried roots of the alien worms. These are the words, and the words are true."
Thank you, Moonsinger.
What an interesting story. If only I could shake my shadow as easily as Kunzari does, well, anything. At least now I know where to find the first triangle.
The first triangulant?
Yes, the triangulant. The first reference point that will allow us to use the map and locate the weapon. We must proceed with caution, however. My unknown follower utilizes a magic I cannot penetrate. I need to conserve my energy, just in case.
So where do we need to go to find the first triangulant?
The location was spelled out in the Moonsinger's story. The verse concerning Nurarian the Perfect. It's as clear as the sky on a cloudless day. Among the buried roots of the alien worms. It refers to a place I know well. Wormroot Depths.
And what's Wormroot Depths?
An alien ruin located here in Grantwood. Somewhere in Wormroot Depths, the ancient Khajiit hid a reference point that will get us one step closer to finding the weapon. We should travel separately, for safety's sake. I'll meet you inside the ruin.
Of course you will. Every time I turn around, you're right there. I'll meet you inside Wormroot Depths. It's close by. Okay, another delve, huh?
Ah, the distinctive smell of Daedric sorcery. It's as atrocious as it is pervasive.
Locate the secret. Okay. Cool.
Your technique seems... We're looking for anything that appears to be Khajiiti in origin. Perhaps a new addition or alterations to an existing structure. I still haven't pinpointed my shadow, so I'll be saving my energy for an emergency. Any lesser threats, I leave to you.
Alright, can you stop following me around if you're not going to help? I mean, seriously. Another sky shard.
Fan out!
He's just aggroing everything. Alright, my goal's right ahead.
I'm not sure what I expected, but it certainly wasn't this.
Text went by a little too
The
quick.
ancient Khajiit really want us to work to uncover the triangulant.
So I have to solve a puzzle. When Jode and Jode in their fullness.
Examine the moons on each statue.
When Jode and Jode in their fullness face the empty sky, Kazari will see the path to knowledge. These are the words, and the words are true.
Fascinating. It must have something to do with the direction of the light. According to the poem, the full moons and the new moons are the key.
All right.
Pretty ingenious for a bunch of ancient cats. Why don't you see what's in the chest before we head to the Bandari trading post? Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
Interesting. The Moon Singer at
Only the
Bandari Trading
brave travel
Post.
these roads now.
The guild requests your help.
Kunzari said, because two shall become three, annoying the demon. As soon as this one rescues Flinthill Demon Hunter from the alien lair of creeping ebony lands. These are the
Dr. Abner
words,
Tharn.
and the words are true.
Optional steps, talk to Ms. Bina. Well, there's Ms. Bina.
You know, the legend of Kunzari is more interesting than I remember. It must be Moonsinger Mizbina's delivery. Marginally entertaining. She made the location of the next triangulant quite clear to one of exceptional intellect, such as myself.
So you figured out where the next triangulant for the map can be found.
Of course. Only the nearby Black Vine ruins could be referred to as the Alien lair of creeping ebony plants. I never cared for carnivorous vegetation. I'll meet you in the ruins after I make one more attempt to catch my elusive stalker.
Someone is still following you?
Yes, and with brazen impunity. I almost caught my stalker here at the trading post before they slipped away in the crowd. They're like an insect buzzing around my head that I can't quite swat. Someone with that level of power concerns me greatly.
Well, good luck with that. I'll meet you inside Black Vine's ruins.
The Khajiit Moonsingers went to a great deal of effort to separate and hide their clues, but I feel like we're getting closer. Try not to let the carnivorous plants consume you. Getting eaten by mostly stationary creatures doesn't help one's reputation. Or so I've heard.
Great. Okay, well, the place is huge, but where I need to go to doesn't seem like it's too far away.
Ariel, I was supposed to die, not you.
Well, you may still die, dude. Another sky shard. Whoa.
If I wasn't preserving my power, we'd be done by now.
Dude. Yeah, those things are freaking not to be taken lightly. You just run over my head.
Where did you learn to fight? Shadastula Academy?
Yeah, haven't seen you do anything yet. Okay. Let me guess, he's like a boss one, huh? Ah! Screw you. So that seems to be the exit, that blue portal behind him. No! No! That was so freaking close! Yeah.
Perhaps you could kill them a little faster?
Perhaps you could help?
Ah, another prism puzzle. At least the ancient Khajiit were consistent. Examine that stone plaque, will you? Any clue will be helpful.
Kanzari and the Dark Moon. Sometimes knowledge can only be found in dark. The fading moon gives way to the empty sky.
Knowledge can only be found in the dark. Could that refer to the new moon? Adequately done. Now, collect the triangulant and let's be on our way. Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
Find the Moon Singer in Ralka. Okay.
Then Kunzari turned to the rest of his Kajun. One more we need. A Khajiiti queen of renown. A Nequina sharp-tongued, who loves to bask in the glow of the big moon when she reflects and thinks deep thoughts. These are the words, and the words are truth.
This new moon singer shows a modicum of promise, but she hasn't yet reached her full potential. Still, the story was interesting, and it points us toward the final triangulant required to make use of the map.
You know where the final triangulant is located?
Oh yes, the moon singer made it quite clear. Her tale points to an old shrine not far from here known as Jode's Light, the big moon, referenced in the story. Once we collect the final triangulant, I'll be able to use the map to find the weapon.
How do I know you're really going to use the weapon to end the war?
Still don't trust me? Neither do I. I know what I'm capable of. I'm no better than the fools that lead the alliances. That's why we'll only use the weapon to get them to the negotiating table. Diplomacy works best when facilitated by a big stick.
If you say so, I'll meet you at Jode's Light. Ooh, no portals for me to jump in this time. We're gonna be rotting there.
What?
They ain't gonna make this easy, are they?
Help! Help! Something's wrong! Make your purchase quickly.
Definitely not making this easy. Pause it if you want to read it.
A moment, traveler. We need to talk. Please, a moment of your time. I need to speak to you about Abner Thorn.
You're the one that's been following him, aren't you?
My intentions are honorable, I assure you. I am Kamira, agent for the Speaker of the Main. When we learned about Abner Thorn sought the same weapon as Euraxia, the Speaker sent me to intervene.
Who's Euraxia?
Euraxia Thorn, Abner's cruel half-sister. She conquered my home city of Rimmon and proclaimed herself its queen. If she gets her hands on the weapon, Elsweyr's suffering will increase 1,000-fold.
And there's the tie to Elsweyr. Alexia Tharn, Abnar's cruel half-sister, conquered her home city and proclaimed herself the queen. Okay. Abner never mentioned his sister was involved.
I do not think they get along. From my observations, Abner seeks the weapon for peaceful ends, but this is a delusion. It is too powerful, too evil. We must convince Abner to find the weapon before Euraxia does and destroy it. That is the only way.
So why not talk to Abner directly about destroying the weapon?
Tharn believes he knows best. He will not listen to me. I am not sure he will even accept your counsel. But you have to try. At first, I thought Tharn was working with Euraxia. From what I have seen, his mission of peace is sincere. Just misguided.
Misguided in what way?
In every way. How can something of such power be used safely to stop a war? It cannot. When you require a breeze, you do not summon a tornado. We must reach the item before Euraxia and then destroy it. That is the only option.
And who's the speaker of the main?
That would be my master, Garashri. The main can't be everywhere. So Garashri travels and speaks for the main. I suppose you could say I am the speaker's speaker. At least, I am his eyes and ears in this situation.
And who's the main?
The current spiritual leader of the Khajiit is a Khuzri. He is as wise and honorable as he is ancient.
And how many agents like you do the main have in Tamriel?
Oh, such a question. You do not really expect me to answer that, do you? I will say this, however. There is no one else in Tamriel quite like me.
How are you able to avoid Albert Tharn's detection?
Are you always so direct with your questions?
Yeah.
Oh, very well. Perhaps a bit of honesty will convince you of my intentions. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. It blocks all forms of magical detection.
That's a powerful and unusual sort of gift.
It helps me in my role as agent for the Speaker of the Main. And that is all I will say on this matter. We must focus on finding the item before Euraxia Tharn. I will help you do this, and then we will destroy it.
Okay. We can do that.
I find it fitting that the final triangulant awaits us in a Khajiit room. I'm beginning to question my own magnificence, if you can imagine such a thing. Despite multiple attempts, I still haven't been able to identify or catch the damnable prowler who has been following me. It's really becoming quite irksome.
I met your shadow on the way here. Her name is Chimera. She's an agent of the Speaker of the Main.
A Khajiit? Why would the Speaker of the Main send a powerful wizard to hound me so?
I don't think she's a mage. She wants to help us get the weapon before Euraxia Tharn.
My half-sister? They're aware of her interest in this? But why didn't this agent of the Speaker simply approach me directly? I would have gladly welcomed her assistance in this matter.
She's afraid you'll balk at her ultimate goal. She says the weapon's a danger and must be destroyed.
Destroy my one chance to stop the Three Banners War? Never. Don't tell me you agree with this nonsense. That we should allow the Dominion, Pact, and Covenant to continue to tear Tamriel apart? Do you want more people to die?
If finding the weapon gives us a chance to stop the Three Banners War, it's worth the risk. If the weapon is dangerous, as Kennedy says, maybe we should destroy it. I don't have enough information about the weapon itself. I really don't. But I'm gonna say, I don't really care about the war, considering I haven't played this game until now. So I don't feel like I've been suffering enough in a long war. So if the weapon is as dangerous as Kennedy says, maybe we should destroy it.
That's fear talking. We can end a terrible war if we get to the weapon before my despicable half-sister. I shall see this through. I have to. I'd appreciate your help, but I can't force you. We can discuss destroying the weapon after we end the war.
I agree, we need to get to the weapon before Euraxia. Let's go find the last triangle. Locate the secret. We've had to come all the way back to the beginning to get this moron. Any other time he would have followed me. Hey, another sky shard.
I see what you did there. With luck, we'll gather the last triangle and be done with ancient ruins.
The Ghazali mirrored full, saw the lions glared, other across sky.
some of the words have been chipped away. See what you can make of it.
And Kazari mirrored. Something mirrored. Full.
Some of these moon tiles are identical. Try different combinations of the mirrored pairs.
Mirrored. All right. All right. This one. And this one.
I hardly doubted you. Now grab the final triangulant and let's return to my camp in Grotwood.
Where is it?
Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
You're welcome, guys, since you all were running around lost. The keywords were full for full moon and mirrored. Just the full moon on each side. Alright. Talk to Abnardarn.
Once you know where to look, the location becomes perfectly obvious. Come, let's talk. With your assistance, we gathered the 3 triangulants that allowed me to decipher the map formed by the Ratstone tablet. I now know that the demon weapon resides in the halls of Colossus, along the southern coast of Elsweyr.
The halls of Colossus?
An ancient structure whose purpose and origin is clouded in legend. Some believe it contains the dwarven Numidium, which could be the weapon we seek. I've chartered a wagon to get us to the coast. Then a boat will take us the rest of the way.
I wonder if Kalmar will continue following us.
Honestly, I don't give a skeever's arse. She may have been able to track me when I wasn't attempting to conceal our movements, but I made sure to... It appears this Chimera is more capable than I anticipated.
She found us, didn't she?
The halls of Colossus? Arrogant Imperial. Without my assistance, you will never survive that place.
Away with you, cat. It falls upon me to end this accursed war.
So you can declare yourself Emperor? I think not. I will accompany you to find and destroy the weapon.
Emperor has never been my ambition. Join us if you want. Just don't get in my way. Surprisingly clever, those ancient Khajiit. An old tablet, oral histories disguised as fables, and sophisticated triangular tiles, all pointing to one location, the Halls of Colossus. The abhorrent Three Banners War is practically over.
And you're alright with Chimera accompanying us?
The cat can do as she pleases. Based on the skills she has already demonstrated, however, I'm not averse to having her along. Just realize that I plan to utilize the weapon despite her protestations. Now take this for your efforts. The Halls of Colossus. A place as mysterious as it is ancient. I never imagined I'd have a reason to seek it out, let alone explore it. Let's hope the item we pursue lives up to my expectations, and that we reach it before my half-sister Euraxia.
I know you want to end the war. What does Euraxia hope to accomplish?
A few years ago, my deplorable sibling broke protocol and conquered a portion of Elsweyr. I assume she wants the weapon to secure her territory and increase the size of her holdings. Euraxia's ruthlessness is exceeded only by her ambition.
Does it bother you that you're opposing your sister on this?
Half-sister, and I have no hesitation in this regard. To best Euraxia, however, we need to reach the Halls of Colossus ahead of her. Give me and Chimera a moment to negotiate an accord we can both live with, then meet us by the wagon I chartered.
Alright, I'll meet you at the wagon.
Take care of any outstanding business you may have as quickly as possible. I want to depart for the Halls of Colossus and find the weapon as soon as we can.
Remind me about this weapon you're looking for.
The legends call it the Demon Weapon. From what we discovered by researching the Khajiit stories, it's hidden in the Halls of Colossus. I want to use the weapon to end the insipid Three Banners War. Chimera, meanwhile, just wants to destroy.
Okay. So, first things first is I need a merchant. There is no merchant.
We've observed your travels through Grotwood and have need of your particular talent.
Yay. All right. Seriously?
We've observed your travels through Grotwood and have need of your particular talent.
All right. Let's travel elsewhere. Yay! I'm in Elsweyr.
These rooms are not empty. Your friends have come this way. I can smell them.
Euraxia's soldiers are not my friends, Cat. I will not allow them to seize the weapon.
So you say, but will you really oppose your sister?
Half-sister. And I oppose anyone who adds to the woes of the Empire.
Joe, was that an earthquake?
Stay vigilant and look for a way inside.
Abner Thorn in the Ratstone, just as Queen Euraxia predicted.
Queen? I see my demented half-sister is still full of herself.
My queen sends her love, and this poison gas.
To me, before the gas takes you.
Necromancer, deal with these scum.
Undead.
Euraxia
away
tricked
from
you,
Thorn.
old wizard. You brought the Ratstone here. Its magic will unlock the vault.
I see a pallet. Hold them off.
We have an endless supply of undead fools.
That takes care of the poison.
Relish your victory while you can. We'll reach the weapon before you.
Well done, Cat. I barely regret your presence now. We need to get that door open.
The slivers of moon and the dark sky combine to open the path to ascension. Okay. You're the dark sky. And you're the slivers of the moon. Your sliver of moon.
That did it. Hush, this way.
Which way?
Necromancers. Only your sister would ally with such abominations.
Half-sister. And who's to say the Necromancer isn't the captain's pet?
Regardless, Euraxia apparently wants you dead.
I have that effect on people, especially my relatives.
Oh, you guys are actually helping with the fights now. Nice.
What now, mage?
Isn't it obvious? Down.
Down.
It appears to be the only way.
Well, you seem to be pretty freaking smart, and you've known what you've been talking about the whole time, so...
You could have waited for my portal. Never mind. Let's move on.
You think the dragon imagery is significant, wizard?
Of course. Why else sculpt them on nearly every surface?
Maybe whoever lived here simply liked dragons, yes?
Alright, let's go, guys.
We need to find the captain and end this.
I'm well aware of the stakes, Cat. Try to run faster.
Imperials! You think Joan and George shine only upon you?
Solve the left puzzle, solve the right puzzle. So there's two puzzles.
Another light puzzle? Well, go solve it. Time waits for no one, not even Abner Tharn.
Joe's light shines upon those who make an effort to change their lives. It ignores those who are content to be full or resigned to be empty. It ignores those who are content to be full.
You did it! Now solve the other side.
A closed eye emits no light. Only the slitted or opened eye can see the path to knowledge. Okay. So, slitted. And open. Slitted.
The door is open. Come, hurry! Stop!
What now, Captain? Have you forgotten that we're in a hurry?
These reliefs, they tell the story of Kunzari and the demons.
Those aren't demons. They're dragons.
John's light. The dragons are the weapon. Euraxia wants to release dragons.
Damn it all. I have no use for dragons. Come on, let's put a stop to this.
Wow.
Damn stupid doors! Why won't you open?
Stop! You will not release those beasts!
Queen Euraxia wants those dragons! One way or another! Too late, old wizard! Too late!
Stand back. I'll use the Wrathstone to restore the seal.
Hurry, wizard! You must hurry!
Seal! Damn you! Seal! I think that did it. Oh, now what?
Brothers, we are free!
Dark Moon, get down!
Oh shit.
Dragons! You released them into Elsweyr!
I was trying to stop that from happening. The blame falls squarely on Captain Calcivius. I'm quite certain.
He was working for your sister!
Half-sister. But let's finish this back at my camp. Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
Whoa!
Everything Garishri sent me to prevent has occurred. I knew going to the halls of Colossus was a mistake. Now dragons are loose in Elsweyr. At least we stopped Euraxia's soldier. I suppose that counts for something.
What do you think Captain Calcivius was trying to do?
Other than set the dragons free? I have no idea. Luckily we stopped him from completing it. Whatever he hoped to accomplish. I wonder if Abner knew about the dragons. If his plan all along was to release them into Elsweyr.
Abner Tharn tried to reseal the vault and stop the dragons from escaping.
After he set the whole troublesome event in motion. If Abner had never acquired the Wrathstone, if he had never figured out the location of the ruins, Jode's light, if he had never taken the damn tablet there, none of this would be happening.
Euraxia's soldiers reached the ruins before we did. They would have broken the seal eventually.
They would have... Ah! I should not push these angry thoughts in your direction. All I know is that a lot of dragons escaped from an ancient prison, and now they are loose in Elsweyr. My people, they must be warned.
We'll figure something out.
That could have turned out better. At least we stopped my half-sister from seizing control of the imprisoned dragons. That's something, I suppose. Of course, this delays my plan to end the Three Banners War, blast it all.
Isn't the return of the dragons kind of a big deal?
I should say so. As destructive as the accursed war is, a rampaging horde of enraged dragons, well, it doesn't quite compare, does it? If we can contain the dragons in Elsweyr, that would certainly be for the best.
So you have a plan for containing the dragons?
Right at this exact moment? No. No. But I will figure something out by the time I reach Elsweyr and consult with Garish Reed. The Speaker of the Main needs to be informed, and I must have words with my despicable half-sister.
Speaking of Euraxia, Tharn, how did the both of you wind up vying for the hidden weapon?
About that. In hindsight, I suspect the tip I received about the Wrathstone came from Euraxia. She knew I wouldn't be able to resist such a lure. She played me. That doesn't occur often, and it has put me all out of sorts. I hate being tricked.
So what do we do about that?
For now, help the Khajiit prepare for the dragon invasion, and take this as recompense for your service. In the meantime, I have plans to formulate and arrangements to make. When the moment to deal with the dragons comes, I will contact you.
You'll receive Dragonflight Illusion Gem. Use of this enchanted gemstone casts a brief illusion of a flight of dragons. And that's the end of the Elsweyr prologue. Let's see. It would be under collections, right? Gotta bear with me. Remember, I just started playing this game like 5 days ago. Okay. Mementos. Cool. All right. That ends the Elsweyr prologue. Catch you guys later.